Today is January 1st, 2023, and this is 2 Diesel from Stitch Nonstop, and I'm your hostess, Antoinette. This is a knitting, crochet, to niche podcast, some tutorials, yarn unboxings, crochet alongs, reviews, really whatever happens. I have the occasional live, gift away sometimes. Yeah, so thought this will be the first video. I'm working, and I will be working for a while until hubby is able to come back. So I'm on a full-time schedule. Today is a 13-hour day. Got up at 4 this morning, and I was here at work at 4:30 because I'm responsible for getting the boat started. I hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve. I played Fiber Hustle Pajama Party Bingo. I've played bingo 2 or 3 times with Aaron and Chip, and I always have a blast. It's a lot of fun. Although last night ran a lot later than normal, and I didn't get to bed till almost midnight, and I had to get up at 4 a.m. Luckily, I took an hour nap yesterday afternoon when I got home from work. I will be doing a video about my goals for 2023, where I'm at on whips, HFOs, which is a half finished object, finished objects, what are the plans, did I get my New Year's Eve cast on done? No. I am still trying to figure out the yarn for it. My New Year's Eve cast on was supposed to be the Airbender by Lindsay Luchuk of Knit-Eco Chic. That's going to be my long-term, from through the winter, rest of the winter and spring into summer project. It is an advanced pattern. It's got beads, it's got drop stitches, it's got butterfly drop stitches, it's got I-cord bind off, it's got, you name it, it's got a pattern, but it is an absolutely stunning pattern. I love it. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do it in a blue gradient, purple gradient, or all one color. I haven't decided yet. So that's one of the things. That's a little taste of what will be coming in the project video and goal for 2023. I'll vlog a little bit today, and then I will upload when I get home at 6:30, 6:30. It's been raining all day. Thus the hairdo. And today was fueling day, so running around. So now I smell like diesel. But I brought a couple projects with me, which I usually do. But I decided one of the things I'm doing this year when I come to work is that I have some projects that are just like straight stockinette stitch, socks, stuff like that. Stuff that I don't have to concentrate on because I'm in and out of the office every 17 to 20 minutes when we load and unload. So right now I am working. You guys have seen it before, the Nordica basic sweater pattern, and it's absolutely lovely how this is working out. This is Premier's Nordica in Tangerine. So I'm working on my only set that I have of these, but I really like them as much as my childhood's actually, and that is my Mindful Needles by Knitter's Pride. And what it says, every needle has a incentive on it. This one here, it's hard to read. There it goes. It reads backwards. I haven't mirrored this. I gotta check that setting. It used to be mirrored, but it says Dream on it. It's got a swivel cord, and on the cord themselves, it's got markings that mark off, an inch. So it's good for a quick measuring. So yeah, I don't mind. I do know that I'm going to be on the list for this year. Is I'm going to be do a reorganized reconfiguration of the craft room. And in the process, when we threw yarn, we talked about that mystery boxes, and also I am going to clean out my crochet hook collection. I have several, too many sets of crochet hooks. so I will be either putting them in a mystery box or having a separate gift away for that. You know, so not quite sure yet, but that's sort of the plans. I mean, I got a set of boys that I'm going to more than likely be getting rid of. I've got a set of just off Amazon ergonomic hooks. Get rid of that set. Not get rid of my Clovers. Not get rid of my Oni hooks or my Nelson Wood hooks, because I am buying myself 2 Oni hooks this year. I mean, Nelson Wood hooks this year. One is the Ice Fairy and one is the Water Fairy. Those are 2 that I want. And I'm going to, sometime this year, I'm going to buy one and then I'll buy another one later. There's the horn. I'll be back. Okay. Well, at least it quit raining, but it's cooled down some. It's 8 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't know, 40, 41 Fahrenheit. And when I edit this video, make sure I edit out the audio here for the noise from the ambient noise of the engines, because I'm in the engineer's office. And right, this door back here is what is downstairs to where the generators are at and stuff like that. All kind of stuff down below the boat. So one of the other things is, don't forget, January 7th is the cutoff date for the 2023 Happy Mail Advent Project. I've got, actually there are more signed up this year than last year, a couple more. But I think the general consensus is we're going to do like a yarn Advent. You know, go through your stash, take out 12 yarns, talk with your partner, and do they like fingering, sock, lace, DK, sport weight, bulky weight, and then you measure out. Just get a measuring stick. You can do it by grams, but you can also do it by yards, and then weigh that. And it should be a 10 to 20 gram mini. 20 gram minis, I would say, and actually it's a midi. 20 grams to me is a midi, or even a 50 gram. It's up to you what you guys decide you want to do. And I measured out, and then I will take it up, or you can take it and wrap it around like a tablet, and then slide it off there, and then, you know, do the twisty thing, hang it up. But make sure you put a little tag or note in with each one of the yarns. What is it? Fiber content and weight, and care instructions. If it's something other than acrylic. I mean, we all know that wool, really shouldn't wash wool in the washing machine unless you have a wool cycle. And even then, I hand wash all my crochet and knit items, even if they're acrylic. I don't like to put them in a washer and dryer. Cuts down the filling. And then for an extra special thing, if you want to do it, whether you crochet or you knit or you sew, make your bags. Make your little bag, whether it's a little drawstring bag or a little envelope bag, and put your yarn into that. And that's an additional handmade gift that you can send with your advent calendar, you know, advent calendar, and they can like recycle it next year and pay it forward or send it forward to the next, you know, the next year advent calendar. So people be like swapping. And I'm trying to make sure that when I do the spin, hopefully you get a new partner, but then you may end up with your old partner. So you never know. The exceptions are going to be like Zara and Rita last year, because they were over there for the shipping. But we'll see, you know, who signs up and take that into consideration. And the last day of the Advent, or it's for Christmas Day, their Christmas gift from you has to be handmade. Whether it's knit, crochet, sew, craft, whatever, it has to be made by you with your loving hands. And that's really the biggest, the one stipulation that I like to put in there. So that closes January 7th. January 8th, I am going to do a video, and and I'll put a video up, or not put a video up, but I will email each person to let them know who their partner is, and with that person's contact, email and address, and then they can get in contact with each other and start. This way they have a chance to get January's out. And we'll talk more about it later in another video. Let's see. I'm trying. There was something else I wanted to tell you. I don't have my notes here. They're at home. Wednesday and Thursday I'm off, depending on what. Oh, excuse me. We get tired. 4 hours sleep last night. They're supposed to be transferring hubby to a hospital a little closer to home. It's an hour and a half right now where he's at, which means I can only see him on my days off, which means I don't get a day off, because by the time I drive there, visit with him, run around and get whatever he needs, and back home, pretty much lost the day. So if they move him to St. Stephen, then it's a 20-minute ferry ride and a 20-minute drive, so it's a little bit better. But they're also talking about, at the end of this coming week, sending him home and having visiting nurse come in to do his IVs. I mean, my sister-in-law and I both know how to do IVs, but it's just better to let the extramural come in and do it, because he's on these. They just added another antibiotic yesterday, so he's got 2 IV bags hanging. And he's getting them by IV for 2 more weeks. I mean, it's been 3 weeks. Plus, prior to that, he had 2 more weeks of rounds of IV antibiotics. So it's one day at a time. I've had to make several calls with today because although I have been engineering all along here, being thrown into this and didn't have all the training done for everything that needed to be done, especially like month end, year end, and all that stuff. But God bless Dana, he's another engineer and a very good friend. He has been so helpful to me, and I even bought a little bottle of vino, thanking him. So it's a process, but I call hubby and say, hey, can you, am I doing this right? And he said I'm doing a good job, but I don't know. There's a lot of things I have to learn. It's not something you know everything right then and there. It's a learning process. It's ongoing. I've just been very thankful that, knock on wood, I haven't had any major problems. Will it happen? Oh yeah, it's bound to happen, but I'm hoping it doesn't happen on me. So, but I don't want this to be too long. So I just basically wanted to come on and say Happy New Year, give you a little bit of insight what's going to go on, because I need to do my official 2023 where the channel's going video, and some of the changes that are coming. A new thing this year is going to be the podcast interviews. Yes, I have interviewed the previous 3 interviews I've done. 2 of them were podcasters. Yes, 2 of them have YouTube channels, but they're all designers. The new series, I'm still doing the designer series, but the new series coming up is just podcasters. Okay, and I have 2 I've already talked to. We're scheduling it. I'm trying to get 1 or both done this week, and then of course there comes the editing and everything, and the premiere and all that good stuff. I guarantee you're all going to love the first 2. You're going to love them, and you probably all know them. But that's all I'm telling you. When you see the premiere come out, you'll see who the interview's with. I want to give a big shout out to a few channels. One of my favorites, Lisa and Lady Bird Loves. This will all be in the description box below. Let's help her get to 2K this year. We tried last year. Let's do it this year. Go watch the channel. That girl puts effort into her channel every single day, despite issues. So, go help her out. Another one is Courtney at Fiberfox Studios. Courtney does phenomenal mosaic tutorials, and I have found that she does these tutorials from start to end of the pattern. And go buy her patterns. Help support small business. Lisa makes and sells hanky markers, scrunchies, mini hanky, like key fob, keychain, backpack, zipper pull. Plus she has merch. Courtney, her patterns. Her patterns are not expensive. I've seen the price of patterns. Her patterns are so reasonable. So let's help support these small businesses, okay? Because it either supplements their income or it supplements their income. It might be their only income. So I buy patterns all the time. I buy from Courtney. Courtney was very generous, giving free patterns out all the time. This is her business. I mean, she's got to feed Ray and the girls. So those are a couple of channels I wanted to mention. And the interview I did with Sam, apparently a lot of you found him as interesting as I did. Very talented man. And all these channels will be down in the description box below. I'm trying to think who else. There was a couple other ones I wanted to give a shout out to and help. Zara Think Crochet, she's a new channel. She's a big supporter of a lot of our channels. I mean, she comments, she's there in lives, she reads the community tab. So Zara and Think Crochet. And let me see. I've discovered some new channels that we'll do another video. We'll do a channel video. But I'm thinking of something different to call it than shout-outs. I'm going to think of something different. But other than that, I think I'm going to close this video out because this section's 11:24 and I have no idea what the first section's at. But, you know, I can become a chatterbox. Just ramble. So, I hope wherever you're at, you're staying healthy, happy, you're safe, enjoying what it is you love to do, doing what it is you love to do that keeps you healthy, happy, and sane. And as always, remember, sunshine is the flowers, like smiles are humanity. Hug smiles and happiness, pass it on. Make the world a better place. Let's make 2023 a better year. Bye from now. From the engineer's office of the Deer Island Princess Ferry, somewhere in the middle of the Bay of Fundy. And I'll see you in the next video. And I do love you all. You're a big part of my life. I'll talk to you later.